Hello YouTube, B3 back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over something I've been meaning to review for a long time, but never really got around to it. It is the Dark Knight Rises Collect and Connect Bat Signal from the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Yes, this is made by Mattel for their Movie Masters line. If you bought all of the Batman Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters figures, you got pieces to build your own functioning bat signal. Yeah, functioning bat signal. So it can indeed project. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. There are like multiple things you have to do, and it's weird. Because see, you flip it on down here. And I think that actually might adjust the light or something. Where's that button? There it is. I knew there was another button. So what you do is flip the switch and then press the button on the bottom of the bat signal right here, and you get a nice little bat signal that it projects, which is pretty dope. I have to say, that looks quite good. It's a really good bat signal, and it can shine quite a distance also. This is a pretty nice light you got going on here. Now we're going to look at detail and paint and that kind of stuff. It does come with like a platform, and you got to put it up on the platform, and it has like a control box right here. And it's really nice. And you got your glass right there, and you see the light in the back. Pretty cool. I almost never shine it. One, because it's not at my apartment. And two, because I'm trying to keep it in good condition in case I ever need to sell it one day. But who would want to? Having a bat signal that scales with your Batman figures is pretty dope. It's got good paint and stuff too. You can see where it's kind of like dirty from being on the rooftop and such. And it looks real nice. He's got the dirt on here also. And it's got the white stripes and everything. Really, really nice. And it can turn however you need it to turn. You know, and this pops out like super easily, I think. Oh, I remembered it popping out before. I think I had to pop it in, didn't I? Yeah. I know I had to pop this in because it couldn't have possibly been in the package like that. But you can pop that out if you want to turn it past here, or you can articulate it down, which I was going to mention, but it showed it a little before, whoops, before I mentioned it, so now I just look like an ass. But yeah, so you get the up and down tilt and the side to side movement as well. And you saw the lens pop off. That is another thing you can do. Pop off the lens. And if you got the Walmart exclusive Jim Gordon figure, you got an alternate lens. Yeah. So this isn't a necessary part of the Build-A-Figure. Or not Build-A-Figure, that's Marvel. Whoops. It's Marvel and Hasbro. You get the shattered bat signal from when Jim Gordon smashes it at the end of The Dark Knight. And that Jim Gordon actually came with an axe that you could smash it with too. And then here's the bat part. And you can kind of set it in the bat signal. It takes some work to try to position it just right. I don't think there's any real correct way to do it, honestly. But yeah, you can get it to stay if you work at it enough. And you know, you'll probably have it sitting at the bottom like that anyways, because it's all busted. And there's the light with it sitting in the bottom. It's just a big old bright light, and you can see where the jagged edges on it and everything. So yeah, you know, that's that. And it's got cracks all through the glass and stuff. I see the cracks like it's been shattered, and the bat emblem and everything. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's get back to the normal lens, and then we'll check out some size comparisons. Now, as many of you who regularly watch my reviews will know, normally when I upload a review of a collect and connect figure or a build a figure that's been completed, I normally show them with their entire wave. Well, I couldn't do that with this because my wave is split up. I don't have all the Dark Knight Rises figures here with me. Some are at my apartment, some are at my parents' house. They're split up. So sadly, I can't show it with Batman, even though I guarantee you it scales fine. Here it is with Catwoman on the right and Jim Gordon on the right. Catwoman's on the left. Jim Gordon on the right. And Jim Gordon's a good one to show him with because, you know, he's the one you'll probably have by your bat signal. Plus, he's a suit body. And lots of the figures in this line were a suit body. He was a suit body, Alfred was a suit body. Also, Ra's al Ghul is a suit body. And then, you know, Harvey Dent and Two-Face were suit bodies in the line before this one. And there was a Scarecrow that was also a suit body, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, you know, the bat signal scales fine with these Movie Masters. Now here's the bat signal with some other non-Batman Movie Masters. Here on the left, Green Lantern from Green Lantern. And on the right, Feora from Man of Steel. Yeah, so Feora's not a bad figure. Green Lantern, I'd rather not talk about it. But, you know, honestly, right here, they look pretty good next to the bat signal, too. Yeah, they're looking good. So the bat signal's good with your Movie Masters figures in general. And here's the bat signal with a few other Mattel DC figures. Here on the left, the Signature Collection Black Mask. And here on the right, the DC Unlimited New 52 Batman. Yeah, so I think they're fine with it as well. They're a little bigger than Movie Masters, but I still think they work. And lastly, I'm going to show the bat signal with some DC collectibles, kind of DC Direct type figures. These are some of the more realistic looking ones I have, and some of my favorites. Here on the left from Batman Arkham Origins, the video game, is Arkham Origins Batman. And here on the right we have the second Deathstroke from the Arrow line, the single-carded Deathstroke. And I think they're fine too. The light might seem a little small, and if you don't like that, don't display it with DC Collectibles. But it's a light, you know, lights can be multiple sizes. I feel like it works best with the Mattel figures, considering it is a Mattel light and everything. But at the same time, you know, I think it's passable with these guys, even though it's not who I prefer to have them with. If I had to choose one line to not scale it with, it would be DC Collectibles. Sorry, DC Collectibles, I love you, but that's it. And I don't have any DC Icons figures on me, which are from DC Collectibles, but they're 6-inch figures. And they're kind of around the size of Movie Masters. So I think they would scale perfectly fine with the bat signal here. I actually have an Icons Batman, who I think would go quite well with this. But they're at my apartment, so I can't show them with the bat signal right now. But just know they're about the size of Movie Masters, and they would look great. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Mattel Movie Masters Collect and Connect bat signal from The Dark Knight Rises? It's a really cool Collect and Connect. Like, it was a great idea. Much better than, you know, building some big dude. There was not really a giant character or anything to build for the Movie Masters, you know? So it's pretty awesome. There was a great idea. For Man of Steel, they should have done something like this. Because the Man of Steel Movie Masters line was the next one to come out after Dark Knight Rises, of course. And they should have done like a Daily Planet globe or something that you could put together. That's cool. Right now in the Batman versus Superman line, which I'm currently collecting, there's a Collect and Connect figure that's a grapnel hook. It's Batman's grapple gun, you know? And it's like a replica of that with a stand and everything. You can't detach it from the stand, which sucks. But it's still a cool idea. It's still really cool. I think I would have rather had something else for them, though. Because isn't Doomsday going to be in that movie? I'm filming this in February, so the movie's not even out. But he would have been a cool one. But if they're doing a single carded Doomsday, that'll be pretty cool, too, as long as the scale is correct. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know what's up. And the last 4 figures of that, the Batman vs. Superman figures haven't been revealed. Even though I know Lex Luthor and Nightmare Batman are going to be 2 of them, 2 of them I still have no clue on, but I'm guessing Doomsday and maybe something else. I don't know. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Honestly, I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 stars. It's absolutely amazing. I don't have a single complaint about it. It's wonderful. The worst part about it was it took me forever to find Ra's al Ghul and John Blake. A friend found Ra's al Ghul for me at Best Buy, oddly enough, and picked him up for me. And I got John Blake at Dragon Con one year for like 30 bucks, which I didn't want to pay for him, but one piece away from my bat signal, you know? But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you all so much. As I always say, rate, comment, subscribe. Cool links in the descriptions below. And just thank you all so much for your support. And I'll be getting more reviews to you very, very soon. So that's it. Thank you all very, very much, and I'll see you all later.